Hi friends, it's Tracy from the Financial Freedom Diary, and today we are back to look at my budget planner setup for the month of December. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe below. I hope y'all are having a super fantastic Sunday morning. You may be wondering, Tracy, why are we looking at your sinking fund spread from November? It's because that's one of the things that is actually going to change, because you guys know I always use the short form, but when I came back and I was like, oh, okay, I'm going to add the two new funds. You know, I got the moving fund and the travel fund. Yeah, that's the names. I got one line and I needed two. So I'm like, forget all that. And I'm going to take this together. I'm just going to move straight into using the long form, because there are going to be other sinking funds that I'm going to want over time, so I might as well just adjust right now, get it over with, and move to this form versus using the short form, which is what I was using before while I was paying off debt. And so now let's move over to December. So you see I got Let It Snow, you know, a little Christmas song. Oh yes. And plus, I don't know if y'all know this about me, typically my mom and I, we will always call each other and talk about like our Christmas tree, what was the theme and stuff like that. And I would always do, what was mine? My Elvis Blue Christmas was always my thing. I don't even know why I like that song so much and why that was always my thing, but blue was always my color for Christmas, blue and silver, and I always liked the airiness to me that I associate with Christmas, so that's why I went with Let It Snow. Now, fun fact, I am actually, I get overwhelmed when it snows. So when it snows and I'm outside, my anxiety kicks up like 1000%, and I don't even know why, but my mom said I was always afraid of snow as a kid, so I don't know, but I love the look of it and stuff like that. And so I said I'm going with something a little bit more fun that will remind me of my mom and our phone calls and stuff, because I'm finally emotionally to that point where I can actually, you know, like deal with that and go over those memories and chuckle about the Christmas tree competition and whose tree was the prettiest as far as theme wise. But yes, I went with Let It Snow. This is available in my Etsy shop. I think most of you guys already know. I think what you guys didn't know was I did put a coupon code in the description box. It has no expiration date. It's called YT Peeps, YouTube Peeps, y'all know. YT Peeps 10. If you use that, you get 10% off. It does not expire, so you can use it whenever you want. You guys know that I did discuss in November that I was going to have to increase the prices, so I'm thinking that any single month, like the way I do it right now, any of those may go up to like $150. It just depends on how many templates are included in that PDF, because of the time it takes for me to put it together, and Etsy eats you up in fees. I'm thankful for the platform, but it's like, oh my God, I didn't know this, but it's okay. You know, it's a learning curve, so it's okay. But yeah, and then I'm going to put together some packs because that's been requested too. So they're going to have a different price. I just don't know what it's going to be right now, because my goal was always to create something that was cute, something that I wanted to go back and look at my budget and be like, oh, this is so cute. So I'm gonna I'm gonna actually do that, but make it on paper so that it takes away the bulk in my planners. You know, like that's what motivated me behind that, and then to give that to people, make that available to people who want the same thing, right? Who think the same way. So yes, so we're Let It Snow. I can't sing word for doggone, so I'm not even going to try it. But here's the December spread. This is a Sunday through Saturday start. I didn't post a Monday start because I didn't know how many people would want it, and I thought, well, if anybody wants that one, they can request it and I can get it to you. And I can post it if that's what you want. But normally the Sunday through Saturday start is the one that actually was doing the best, so I stuck with this one. And I may change my mind and put the money up. I got it, it's ready, I just didn't post it. But yes, and you'll see I'm actually using a version that I actually have in my Etsy shop. And so I have the notes instead of my budget goals. But you know, in the notes section is where I am going to put my goals. I'm not big on writing a lot at the beginning of the month. I don't like big commitments on myself, on my time. And so this small little section always works out for me, so that way I don't overwhelm myself, because the more lines I see on a piece of paper, the more I feel like I got to fill it up, and then that gets me in trouble. And so don't want that. So now let's go to my monthly budget is going to be next. And so this is a PDF itself, except for the notes page. This is something I just used for myself. I do have the notes pages with the monthly spread, so I think it has 4 sheets in there with this one, but the budget is just by itself. And I just like to put this here, and I put this little grid down here at the bottom for myself, just so I could break down my cash envelopes if I chose to, so I could remember what to do when I go to the bank. This is a Happy Planner. This is the Happy Planner Classic. I do have the letter and the Classic available. I take the letter and actually just shrink it in the printing phase, and then I print from that one. So to me, the letter size kind of has a dual purpose. If you like the bigger Happy Planner, of course it works for that, but I like to just do that because I'm lazy. But the Classic Happy Planner does have cut marks on there, so you'll see like a little, I think it's like 1 line down and 1 line across, and you just cut along those lines. I like to cut this and these like at the same time and use this as my guide, if that makes sense. So that's how I do it personally, because this is once you cut those marks, it's easy to misjudge how close in here, but there's a white space at the top and at the bottom on this one. So, and I am going to kind of package this for you guys in a PDF, because that has been requested. So I am going to do that. I don't know, I think when I first set up the shop, I just thought just put everything in individual, so people just kind of ad hoc put together what you want and go from there type deal. But I guess you can do the same if you have a PDF. Just print so many pages. If it's all in one pack, you can print whatever you need and discard what you don't need. But anywho, and then next week I break it down by my paychecks, right? So I have a monthly budget, and then I have paycheck by paycheck, because you guys know I get paid twice a month, and so I only have 2. Now, one of the things you're going to see is I do not have anything that is for YouTube in here. That's because in 2022, or probably in December, I'm going to Etsy and YouTube are going to live over here, and then my personal is going to live in here. I don't know what format where I'm going to put it. I do have other planners here, so I'll probably put it in one of these, because there's like a business thing and this is kind of personal thing, and it messes with me, y'all. It messes with me when I put YouTube in here. And since I'm not paying off debt anymore, the first thing I need to do is make sure YouTube can fund itself. And then any of the things that my goals for my channel in 2022, I can actually financially now start paying for that from the earnings from the channel. And then the same with Etsy. You know, like try to get this all together. I am so used to working for somebody else, and I'm now working for myself, and so I have to learn to think differently. And so it is it's an adjustment. Then of course my next 2 pages are my weekly check-ins. Yes, I get paid twice a month, but I like to check in with how I spend my money every week, and I define my weeks as Sunday through Saturday. That just works better for me, and it's just easier for me to navigate and understand when it begins, when it ends. That's it. And keep it simple. Now you'll see that in the PDF it's actually this way, meaning weekly check-in is on the left, spending tracker is on the right. But when I came onto YouTube, this is the way I set it up. And so my audience is like, stop changing, girl, put it back. So I put it back, and so this works better. And plus, for me, I stick my calculator on my left hand side. But this is how I monitor my categories that I have for my cash envelopes. I know it also can be used for cashless envelopes, but this is what works for me. I also have a 6 category included in that PDF. So even though I only use 5, I did have a request for 6, and so I told the person that I would bundle it for December going forward, so that way, you know, they don't have to feel like they have to contact me for 6 categories, because not everybody has 5. Some people have 4, and then some people have 6. So now the next one, of course, is sinking funds and the spending tracker that's associated with my sinking funds. So because this is December, you're going to see that I have 2. Now this is just my mock. When I'm playing with stuff, I print on regular paper, but when it's ready to go, I print on a different type of paper. So that's what this is. This is my mock stuff that I was playing with. But I have 2 spending trackers, and all I did was I printed it out once, and then I fed it back in and printed it again, so that way I could have 2 pages, because I know I'm going to be Christmas shopping, and so I know I will be spending a lot out of my sinking funds in the month of December. So I wanted to give myself enough room so I can have enough space to do what I want and not have to do what I just did for November. And so that is it. That is the girl. The debt tracker is available. I didn't print one out because, of course, for my planner I don't need the debt tracker, but she is available. She is up. She has a snowman, and she actually has a snow globe and everything in that one, but it is up on Etsy for you guys to review that if you need a debt tracker. And thank y'all so much for watching. Thank y'all so much for supporting the Etsy shop, supporting my channel, and just supporting me in general, dealing with my goofiness and everything else. But just remember that there is a coupon code in the description box below, and it's YTPEEPS 10, YouTube Peeps 10. So, because you guys are my YouTube peeps, you're my friends, you're my buddies, my ace. But yeah, let me know what y'all think. And I am working on January, February, and March, and getting all that stuff up and ready. I'm so excited. I'm actually trying to give myself ahead. That has been one of my goals. But yeah, so just let me know what y'all think, and thank y'all so much. And I will probably do a YouTube short to show y'all how I'm gonna set up this monthly one, because this video is already probably pretty long already, so I don't want to just tie y'all up on a Sunday. If I don't do the YouTube short, maybe I'll clip it on to the end, but who knows, right? Or I may have it in a corner, I don't know. But y'all have a super fantastic day, and I will talk to you guys again. It'll probably be on Monday when we do my monthly budget for December. So y'all have a great one. Bye.